Hello there and welcome to Christian FC. Welcome to another video, another upload. And today we have got the preview for Wrexham versus Chelsea, which is tomorrow night at 5:45. It's a kickoff at the racecourse ground. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the history of the two teams when they've played over the years. We're going to go through some early team news from Liam Rossini's press conference this afternoon. We will also be going through a predicted lineup. I have done formations with two different lineups for this. We're going to go through my predictions and what I think is going to happen tomorrow. So we'll go from there, really. So tomorrow, yeah, as I say, Saturday the 7th of March, we are playing at the racecourse ground in the FA Cup, which I think is a big game. We do be taking this seriously. I know we've got PSG on the horizon, but we won a trophy and the FA Cup is a great opportunity and it's historic. So I think we're going to really want to go for that. So the history of the two teams, we have played each other competitively 9 times over the years, with another 2 coming in friendlies in America. So the stats are that we played 9 times. The first time we played them was in 1979. We accumulated 4 wins, 3 draws and 2 losses, with the last game coming in 1982. As I say, we played them twice in America. We won one of them 5-0 in 2023 and drawing 2-2 in July of 2024. And I think that is the game where Levi Colwill and James McLean had a big old bust up and Levi Colwill done him, I think. So that's the history of the two teams. I think we have had some team news this afternoon from a press conference from Liam Rossini, which I think was held at 2 o'clock. So the game has come too early for Esteval and Gittins. I think we knew that. I mean, Esteval, I was hoping would sort of be ready for some cameo. But Jamie Gittins, it has definitely come too early. I do believe he is back out on the grass, but it has come too early for him. Esteval, I think he's still recovering and back on the pitch as well. So I mean, I would have liked to have seen him get some minutes for PSG on Wednesday, but it looks like we could have him available just for then. But I'm sure he'll be fine. Romeo Lavia, he is apparently chomping at the bit to play for Chelsea. He definitely is in contention to start the game, I think, and I think Liam Rossini has kind of hinted at that. And I think that would be great to move on now to the next level and get him a 45 minutes. So I would expect him to start and get 45 minutes. So we're going to go through the predicted lineups. I've done 2 with 2 different formations given on the team news that we've had this afternoon. So we go and we start with the lineup of a 4-2-3-1. So I have gone with Robert Sanchez in goal. And then we've got Achimpong, Badiashile, Sarr and Hato in the defence. Now, sitting just in front of them, I have gone with Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and then a 3 in front of the striker, and that is a Neto, a Santos occupying the 10, and I think Jesse Derry. I would like to see Jesse Derry. I think he had a very good cameo appearance for Hull. I think he definitely come on. He didn't hide away at all. I think he came on and wants to prove something. And I think this game might be good for him to start. It's going to be an intimidating place. But I think with the other players around him, I think that he will be able to come on and do something quite well, actually. And then occupying the striker role, I have gone for Liam Delap. The last game against Hull, I think he done very well. He did get 3 assists. I mean, obviously, bar that one that he did think was going in and he ran away. But I think that he will be in contention to start, given that João Pedro will probably be rested for the PSG game. And I think that Mark Yu might come on maybe later if we were in a comfortable position. So that is one of my formations. And now we're going to go on to another formation, which I've done. So this one, I've gone for a 5-3-2 setup. So I've gone for Robert Sanchez in goal. And then I've gone for Josh Achimpong, Badiashile, Chalobah, Malang Sarr and Hato. And then I've gone for a midfield 3 of Santos, Caicedo and Lavia. And then I've gone for a striker pair of Liam Delap and Mark Yu. Now, my only reason behind this is because our number 10s, Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer, I don't expect them to be featuring at all. I don't think that Cole Palmer will travel. I think that Enzo Fernandez will probably be on the bench. So if we get rid of that 10 role there and just knock back 3 into the centre park, I think that frees up a position for another striker, which I think we can do Liam Delap and Mark Gue. Mark Gue's not really played any minutes at all. I think he's going to have quite fresh legs. I think he will be a bit rusty on the in the actual pitch itself, but I think that that would be a potential good lineup. So let me know your thoughts on the predicted lineups, what you think it could be. Given that we do have PSG midweek, will Rosenior tinker with the lineup too much? Because we've got a lot of starting players, I think that could be on the bench just in case, because I think this is going to be a very intimidating place to go. I think that we're going to be on the back foot a little bit at the start of the game. I think that Wrexham are going to be going very, very forward thinking, and they're going to want to try and intimidate us and press us. They are doing very well in the Championship, and I think their confidence is quite high, and they're probably going to play a lot of their players that also do line up in the Championship. So they're my two lineups. My predictions are, I don't think it's going to be pretty at all. I think we might have to call on some of our big guns to save us, but I am going 3-1 Chelsea. I do think we're going to go 1-0 down. I think that's just the way it goes at the moment. I think, as I say, it's going to be a very intimidating place. I think that we're going to be pressed upon very, very hard at the start of the game. I think we're going to go down 1-0 early. I think then the players will settle, and I do think that we'll start moving the ball around a bit more. Wrexham will probably sit back a little bit if they do go 1-0 up, and then I think we'll have to bring on some of the big guns to end up getting the job done to move on to the next round. So yeah, that is what I think is going to be going on tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think of the predicted lineups, what you would like to see, and what your predictions are. I will be dropping a post-match debrief tomorrow after the Wrexham game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit like and subscribe and put the notification bell on, and I will see you all tomorrow.